Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 8, somehow, I don't know how that happened already, of Rhez, Lorei, the Color Guard Chronicles. I'm Melissa, I'll be your DM for the evening, and with me, as always, are my wonderful players. Say hi, wonderful players.
What's up?
Hi.
I didn't do my normal pre-episode start prep, so I see if I remember all the announcements.
Announcement number 1.
Stuff.
You're all awesome.
Stuff and such.
Things.
Yep, that too. Dungeon Sphere on Wednesday. Assuming internet for Wyatt holds up.
We'll see. Tonight's the pilot. I'm in vacation mode, if you can't tell by the lovely shiplap behind me.
Not a bad thing to be. Patsy draws at some points.
I need to set a reminder on my phone so on Thursday morning, hey, stream tonight, so I remember.
I was planning on reminding you this Thursday.
Is that why we haven't been doing it? Because you just don't remember? It's not like you're busy or anything, it's just...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. I think that's all the announcements I have. Unless anyone else has anything? Anyone? Anyone? No? Cool. So we will be able to jump right into today. It'll be a good time. So, previously on Rhez, Lorei, the Color Guard Chronicles. After a long day of individual events in the Halax Games preliminary tournament, the group tournament began. Pip checked out the sponsor room to find out if your team sponsor had made an appearance, but only found the other 7 sponsors. Dr. Fantastic, the Werebear dentist for the Honey Networks, Ms. Kelsey from here in Lodier Grammar School, Shaman Hefty of the Dark Moon Tribe, B, sponsor of Onyx, Blaze Thunder, leader of the Bronze Fangs, Crush Pressing, who sponsored Mask Infinity, and an unnamed man with a buzz cut who appeared to be sponsoring the Classified Sports Squad. 3 rounds later, where Honey Networks bested the Bronze Fangs, the here in Lodier Grammar School Tigers handily defeated Mask Infinity, and the Elite Squad, led by Castor's rival, Ragnar, were faster than the Classified Sports Squad. You all were up against Onyx, a team of Yuan-Ti, to incapacitate a group of 2 cute baby bullets and an alpha bullet. One intense fight later, and you all were through to the semifinals against the here in Lodier Grammar School Tigers. But first, the Elite Squad took on the Honey Networks against some vicious Quaggoths, and after the Honey Network held back a bit, not wanting to engender stereotypes of lycanthropic aggression, were bested by the Elite Squad, who move on to the finals 2 days hence. It was then time for you all to face off against here in Lodier Grammar School Tigers, whose use of pit traps, while highly effective against ground-based enemies, were of little use against the Harpies faced, and the team of 6-year-olds went down to the luring songs of the bird-like women. When it came your turn, however, after a rough start with Pip becoming entranced by the Harpy song, the glitter bombs managed to take out all 4 of the Harpies, earning a spot in the finals. But first...
I was in love.
And Glimmer got a pet baby bullet. It's canon now.
But first, a dinner at the mayor's. Invited previously due to Castor's former group rescuing the mayor's daughter from kobold kidnappers. And that is where we pick up today as the announcement of the 2 teams that are going on to the finals happens. You hear Who's his toes that I definitely remember his name. Vondal Grimstein announce over the speakers. And now all participants should return to the center field for the prize ceremony. So, you and all of the rest of the teams oh my gosh, I need more different things. I have 6,000 tabs open and I need more. Sorry.
It's never enough.
It's not this one. And Where'd I save it? Where'd I save it? I saved it somewhere. But it must not be here for some reason. Why is it not here? Is it in session notes? Nope. Neat. I don't know where I saved it. Cool. Cool. I have it somewhere. I'm looking for all the winners, and I had it open, and then my computer crashed, and it is not where I expected it to be. Is it in this one? No. Oh my god. No, I feel silly. Buildings? No. Not
Zenus
that one.
won wrestling.
I found it.
Yeah.
I found it. Okay.
Wrestle.
Be wrestled.
Little wrestling.
So yeah, they call forward first non-winning participants, and they hand out the consolation prizes to everyone. And if you participated in an event and didn't win, you get a consolation prize for each event. So that means Castor gets several consolation prizes.
No, I thought I won most. of my events.
You won 2 and didn't 3, I think.
I did enter everything, so.
Yes. So I have, for the consolation prize, Castor gets to roll a D100 3 times. Zenus and Pip get to roll a D100 twice, and Glimmer gets to roll 1 once.
I thought I was in 2 events.
I think you won one of yours, didn't you?
Did I?
I think you only did the shooting one.
I thought I did the long jump
Oh, you did the long jump.
and the shooting.
Our girls got hops. Not great hops, but they're hops.
I didn't say I had to be good. I just had to do them.
Okay, so two for Glimmer 2. Okay, so
I just roll all mine, I guess.
is it this one? No, did I do the right one? Yes.
Mine are both in roll 20.
Beautiful. Okay.
They're sad.
So
now I know I'm missing several D10s from my bag. That's good to know.
So Glimmer, your prize tray comes around and you get this leaf and a key. And the leaf, when you hold it, you have to be holding it, but when you do hold it, you hear some speaking in the background, and as you grab it, at first it's not something you can understand. As soon as you grab it, you understand them speaking. I wonder what prize I'll get. And you turn around, you see one of the members of the Dark Moon tribe, one of the elite squad folks, and Suliya would have understood them as well because they're speaking in Sylvan. When you hold the leaf, you understand Sylvan.
Oh,
Eat it.
I already understand Sylvan. Who wants it?
You already do? Oh, I thought you. Oh, because you're right. So then you would have understood. Never mind, it's fine. So
You hold the leaf and it doesn't do anything.
Who wants my leaf?
and
I
the
caress Zenus's face with it, like a feather, like hello.
and the key.
Pip just
Doesn't
walks up
bite
to
it.
you, just lifts up his hand and does the gimme sign.
Okay, I give it to Pip.
The key opens any lock that you locked.
Oh, but you have to want it. That's the catch. If you don't care, it doesn't work.
Let's see.
I
Who wants to
stick the
go
leaf behind my
next?
ear.
I have my 3 rolls, if you would
Okay.
like them.
Mine too.
Oh, let me grab some paper to write these down.
11.
Okay, first one.
Go ahead.
is a 53.
53. Ooh, I need to see who this is. Wait 1 second. Where is he from? I don't know. He is part of. Why does it never tell you what you want? Okay. Fine. You get a. I'm going to change it slightly because I don't like that. It is the holy. It's a little pendant with a holy symbol of Halic, Bright Axe, that allows you to get 1d4 to your initiative roll once a day.
Welcome to my plus 11 initiative roll.
Oh shit.
What else? What other? Because you get to roll a bunch of them.
What was that?
It says Helm on this. I'll post yours in the chat too. Heather, but it says Helm on this, but I changed it to Halo.
Alright, next one is a 35. The opposite
35.
numbers.
Going to so I'm just gonna push you down to 36 because 35 is a advantage on diplomacy checks with good dragons, which is not helpful. So we'll just go to 36, where it is a shrunken eye in a ring.
Oh, they're fucking eyeballs. My god, they haunt me.
Where you get good at making animal sounds.
Caca, caca.
Well, once again, we have run into the problem that I cannot wear rings with my gauntlets. So someone else might have to take that.
Pip
And
pops up.
then last one is a 2.
2. Number
Pip,
2
did you participate in games?
is
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
Alright, if you want this ring, you have to switch me whatever you get.
2 is a
That's fair.
spool of thread that color matches when you touch it to a piece of cloth.
Cool, thanks.
These are the consolation prizes, Yuri. It's fine. And what did I shouldn't have closed that Zenus roll.
First one was an 88.
88.
Mm-hmm.
That 4 was Glimmers. What other numbers? I'm gonna put Glimmers in here first before I forget. What was the other one that Glimmer rolled?
I got a 26 and a 4.
Oh, 26, that's right. So those are Glimmers. Okay, 88. See, I just love these random magical things because they're fun. They give you a brass
Knuckle.
key that is it's got like a cloth wrapped around it that they're holding it by. Because they say, be careful when fully holding this. Oh, why did I hit enter on this one? Oop, there's the key. It burns slightly if you're not resistant to fire, but it allows you to speak and understand Ignan.
Hmm.
That's fun.
Who got that one, Pip?
No.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Ignan's dialect of Primordial, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I speak... Glimmer and I traded languages. We taught each other. I taught her Sylvan, she taught me Primordial. So I'll hang on to it for now.
That might be fun for our fire druid, who can now speak
That-
Ignan.
I was gonna say that's why I'm just holding on to it until I have a good moment to give it to Suliya, because I think Suliya gets resistance to fire pretty soon if she doesn't already have it, right?
I don't think I have it yet, but I would not be surprised if I got it soon.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is sort of my thing. Is fire.
Yeah. I'll hang on to it until I connect with you.
And then what was your other run?
28.
28. Let's see. And they hand you a small bell on a handle.
I want all of this. Everything that everyone is getting. I want it.
You've already
You should have
gotten the lead.
participated in more games.
That they say if you need to wake everyone up quickly, little bell works great.
Oh.
Ring the
Zenus
bell.
is the one who needs to be woken up with the bell.
Ring the bell.
You could tie the bell to Zenus's horn, and then when he flips over,
No,
wake up.
like
It's a
his-
fun prank.
I take
neck
the
like
key.
a goat.
I take the key by the cloth and just swing it around and then accidentally hit Pip with it. Just as he's reaching for the bell.
1d4 fire damage.
And then what does Pip roll?
11 and a 31.
11 and a 31. Ooh, fun. They hand you a small vase.
Oh, face!
Keeps flowers alive. And then you said 31.
It's just a vase that keeps flowers alive.
It's an avocado.
Like, isn't that what a lot of vases do? You put water in it. Bam.
Yeah, if you're good at flowers, any vase should keep them alive.
I'm calling
And
this the
then-
vase of life, and I'm gonna market it for hundreds of
You
gold.
guys are very entitled about your losers' prizes.
And then they hand you a sewing needle that says this may go well with
My yarn.
the thread that your friend Castor got.
Yeah, but what does it do?
It finishes any seam started on its own.
God, I fucking wish that was real.
Wait, Castor, do you want this? I'll trade
Yeah,
you.
sure. I'll trade you for the ring. I'll take the sewing
Okay,
needle.
what's the ring do? I put it next to the ring of doodling.
The ring gives you advantage on deception checks to mimic animal sounds.
Ring of animal sounds.
And these are all just slowly magical trinkets.
I'm going to. Does anyone have anything gold on them?
Gold?
Gold?
I actually really like this ring.
What noise was that?
That was a jaguar.
What? What happened?
That was a jaguar. You didn't hear it?
It's Jaguar.
Jaguar.
I go find something gold and I touch my thread to it and then I loop it through my needle and I have it to start embroidering like my skirt that I wear. It just
Nice.
goes by itself as I'm doing other things as it embroiders away.
Nice.
Utterly
Love it.
fascinated by that. I don't want it back though. This is a cool ring. I bet it has like little paws around it.
It can look however you would like. And
Oh,
then
I'm
they
becoming
say,
animal
and
themed. It's got the eyes of the eagle, the ring of animals.
Rats!
A hat of rats.
Vermin.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna pull my hat out and I'm gonna reach in. I'm gonna pull out a bat and just throw it into the wilds.
I'm helping the population! Throws bats at
Too many mosquitoes around here.
And then they say, and now, for the winners, we have
Didn't-
our.
Did Suliya participate in anything else?
I just won that first one that I was in. I played to win.
Yeah.
Unlike us.
Suliya's all like, quality, guys, come on.
Quality over
Unlike us.
quantity.
Suliya played to win.
So Castor gets to roll twice on this, and then Zenus and Suliya each get to roll once again a D100.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it in roll 20.
Ooh.
It would help if I did it right. Okay.
Oh no, my
ask
D10.
for me. 48.
Below
Mercy.
average.
Oh, interesting. You get Suliya. They give you this stone in the shape of a banana.
I was so excited for you to say cat. I'm like, Luckstone, fuck yeah!
That they say this will allow you to communicate with your friends over distances.
Is that a dildo?
It's
It's
a banana ground.
This is a banana.
I love
I
it.
hate this place.
I love it.
I'm going home.
Thrilled by this. I love this.
As long as I
I'm
don't roll
so
a
named for
1.
Middle school
So-
me.
So when you
Simple people,
want to cast
simple
message, you
pleasures.
just have to roll a d20 and not roll a 1. But you're a halfling, so if you roll a 1, you can just re-roll and hopefully not get a 1.
That's perfect.
True.
And that lets you cast message.
Oh my god. And I can do this.
Message or sending?
Is there a limit?
You can do it, it's message. You
Message.
can do it as much as you want, as long as you don't roll a 1. Because message is a cantrip anyways, so.
God.
Do you
So that's
have
fun.
message as a cantrip already?
I don't think I do.
I don't know if druids get message.
All right, Fuzz,
I don't think I do
Toots,
either.
Music Man, Sparky. Listen, we have a dinner at the mayor's house today, and the mayor's been acting
Yes,
weird.
slime ball.
And we can. I like that one. I'm gonna keep it. We are gonna. we
Listen,
gotta.
we are
we gotta
still in
in-
our award ceremony. Get the fuck out of here.
We gotta invest. We already got our awards. I'm done. I'm done with this. Anyway,
Push Pip off the winner's circle.
we gotta
Outta here.
investigate
We're
the
not
mayor.
done. We'll do it after. Jeez.
Glimmer
Okay.
messages Deb in his brain, and she goes, "I thought it was a good idea, but maybe not good timing."
Timing.
Okay,
timing.
my 2 rolls. Last time it was a 53 and a 35. This time it's a 42 and a 24.
Oh, weird.
Oh, also, me and Glimmer figured out what FF means.
Oh, interesting. Dev, I think you are
Robot.
Unstable.
a little bit. So hopefully the
Froze.
stream's going good.
My computer's working overtime.
I don't know why you give me credit for that when that was your galaxy brain moment.
Big brain moment. That's
You
what
are,
mean.
yes. Hopefully the stream's going good. Castor, your first prize is a shovel.
Doubles, wonderful.
Jump twice a day.
Bitch, I do that anyway. Jump shovel.
That was 24, and then the one was 42. And they hand you this hand mirror. And as you look at it, it says, "Who has 2 thumbs and thinks you're awesome? This guy."
That's. Mirrors don't have thumbs.
I need to read this.
It's a positive reinforcement. I love that. It's so cute.
Alright, I'll keep it.
Okay. And then lastly, Zenus.
I got a 100.
100.
Ooh, another umbrella.
This,
You
yes,
get a
this is,
4-pole sword.
this is
So
this is
mad.
the umbrella one. So you can if you would like the umbrella one, we can sure do that. Otherwise, you can roll again.
Why don't we roll again just for something fun? I love the umbrella, but I think it's
You guys would match.
Yeah, Glimmer's just twirling.
Actually,
hers.
can we? Can I just pick one because I have one that I would like to give you?
sure. I'm cool with that.
Because it's amazing and
Nothing's
give you
better than my
this-
Brelly.
the small stuffed bear.
Broly. A stuffed bear.
Yes, his name is Sir Stuffed. And he has a little wooden sword and a helmet, and will wake you up
Oh,
while
these
you're
are all real
sleeping if
things.
danger comes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so we don't need to set a watch anymore.
And you can give the bear the bell.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see the rest of the winners receiving prizes as well. Ragnar gets a couple, and then a few of the other people that you had interacted with. But they say, thank you so much for coming out to this first day of the preliminary Hail X Games tournaments. Make sure to come back on equivalent of Saturday for the
Saturnalia.
final. No.
Fucking
For the final of the team tournament featuring the Elite Squad versus the Glitter Bombs.
Glitter. Glimmer. Glitter. Shoot one of those crazy bolts that's always like fantastic and colorful up in the air.
Hype
Hype people up.
Chaos bolt.
Yeah, your chaotic bolt.
Okay, I do that.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then Pip goes wild. Wow!
And yeah, and then I shine light through it.
Beautiful. Okay, so that is the end of day one of the tournament. What would you guys like to do?
Go to bed.
Break into the mayor's house.
We'll pick up our outfits at the tailor's.
So what is
So you do have most of the day tomorrow to do outfits and get ready and stuff.
perfect? Did Pip actually figure out what FF stands for?
Yeah, I did. But we can't talk about it here. We gotta go somewhere private. It came to me.
What? Oh, alrighty. That
Yeah.
seems rather odd.
The games were almost like the catharsis I needed to have a moment of respite in my mind to be able to put two and two together.
I came up with the name. That's about it.
Yeah,
I'm
actually.
all out of rages for the day, so
Go
I would love to just take a very long
to bed.
rest.
Should we go get some celebratory drinks?
You buying?
I could go for a mimosa. A Mai Tai, perhaps.
I don't know what those is, but I want 5 of them each.
A Long Island iced tea because I'm worth it.
Oh, darling, you'll hate yourself in the morning, but okay, if
I
we're
hate-
doing this, we're doing this.
All of the above. Let's go.
Well, you guys know there is the Lazy Goat Tavern where Pip and Castor have stayed previously. There's also Scooper Duper, the ice cream shop. If you'd like some ice cream. Let's see. I think all the rest of the stores are like stores and not drink stores. Let's see. Double check. Yeah. So those are your options for food that I have created so far. Unless you would like.
There's a bar and ice cream, and that's it.
Nothing else.
Tavern. Unless you would like me to make something up right now for a different kind of establishment. Otherwise, those are where we can go to.
Tapas.
I would like a Texas Roadhouse.
Let me tell you that the Lazy Goat Tavern is one of the best establishments in the city. Let's go there.
I'd like to go get a Kenny Chesney from the Texas Roadhouse.
And I get a margarita from Margaritaville.
That's the only place I go to suffer. Now we'll go to the tavern.
Can I go to Fantasy Applebee's?
The Rainforest Cafe, perhaps.
I want to be freaked out by the talking tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Lazy
you
Goat
guys,
it is.
Yeah, you guys head over to the Lazy Goat. Katrine Bitterhide, the female dwarf with the blonde Heidi buns, greets you from the bar. You see several patrons that are familiar. Helga and Gertie, the besties that hang out there 2 to 3 nights a week, are there.
Wait. Helga and Gertie?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to your brother, Herdy?
Don't just ask people about the dead brothers.
Herdy-Gertie.
Just ask people why they're white.
So they're best friends. They're not sisters.
Oh, okay.
One of them has to have a brother named Gertie, though.
No, Gertie has to have a brother named Herdy.
Oh my lord.
She goes, he stays at home most of the time. Not a big. He's a homebody. He doesn't like to come out too much. Apparently, the namesake is a little apt.
Hardy?
Hardy.
Emotionally hurting.
But yeah, they're just living it up at the bar. And yeah, Katrine comes over. What can I get for you folks?
I would like a Long Island iced tea fishbowl, please.
Steak.
She says, got it.
The bigger
This is
the
gonna be
better.
the worst table ever. We have somebody ordering steak and then just a fishbowl for themselves. Zenus orders another fishbowl.
2 fish bowls, got it?
You're gonna say some judgy shit and then you're gonna get the same freaking thing.
Darling, what else do I do?
Clink.
Yeah, exactly. He endorses these bad decisions as well as encourages them.
And she looks to Pip as usual.
Yeah, the usual. The iced fresh squeezed lemonade.
She nods and she looks at Suliya. Anything for you?
I'll also have a steak.
2 steaks.
She kind of looks.
We need 2 steaks, 2 fish balls, and a lemonade.
And a lemonade for Junior.
The alcoholics, the carnivores, and then our kid.
Baby.
Listen, he'll only eat mac and cheese, but only if it's Kraft.
Beautiful.
You put 2 American cheese slices, and they have to have been in plastic before.
Oh.
Single wrapped.
Oh no.
Amazing. And she nods and brings your order back to the kitchen. Any conversations you guys would like to have? Helga and Gertie are the only ones really in the bar. Besides, there is a performer warming up on the stage. Hasn't started yet. Otherwise, it's fairly quiet.
All right, Castor, tell us how this whole story of you taking out some kobolds, saving the mayor's daughter, the reason why we're invited, tell us about that. What happened?
It was a couple of days and or weeks ago.
It was, yes, approximately 3 weeks ago.
About 3 weeks ago, almost a month now. Myself and my adventuring party at the time, we were a drunken wizard and a rambunctious
Fiery halfling.
fiery halfling.
Very similar to Suliya, but not Suliya.
As opposed to our more subdued fiery halfling at the moment. The other one was a little bit more out there.
Pyromaniac.
A bit.
Mm.
She was very peculiar, but you know. We had been I feel, was there another one, or was it just the three of us?
It was just a 3.
For
Just
that round. Yeah, when we got Mad Max.
yes. At one point we had a cleric, and at one point we had a monk, but
Are they dead?
Them.
I need to.
Maybe.
You're legally
I don't
entitled to tell me if they're dead.
Oh, then no, I'm not telling you.
What?
We had got, the town had been, it was a festival, the town had been attacked by kobolds, and we had run off to go find out what had happened, and we found a kobold war machine parked in some bushes, surrounded by a bunch of incinerated piles of ash, which used to be kobolds. They weren't very nice to it, and the machine had, emulsified them, so to say.
Oh, like a mayonnaise.
Like a mayonnaise. Like a very gritty kobold mayonnaise.
Disturbing. And what was
Wait,
this?
why is this the second day in a row we've talked about mayonnaise on this channel?
No, yeah, it is, but it was the last show that mayonnaise appeared.
Yeah,
So it's like
2 days in a row if you've come back to the Dungeon Sphere.
crossover mayonnaise.
everywhere. It's fine.
I misread today's title as Winner Winner Mayo Dinner. And I was
Oh, it's back.
it's bad.
Um,
Anyway, sorry, continue.
what?
We found a war machine,
So-
and we talked to him. His name is Maximilian.
What's the mayor like? You meet him?
She is...
Her?
She used to be a very serious woman.
But now she sends glitter.
Now she seems to be a little, maybe, changes have happened in her life, and she's realized how fleeting life truly is, and has just decided to have fun with it. I can relate. I used to be like that when I was a kid, very, very serious.
Pip is-
as opposed to how fun I am
Pip
now.
stops listening and pulls out a notebook. This little like pocket book that he's like takes notes in. I mean, he's looking through it, and he's like, okay. So the mayor seems to like be acting strangely different than what she might have been acting like previously. Is that correct?
Maybe she just found new joy in life.
Okay, but then we
It
got
could be a tiring job
he
being mayor.
flips a couple pages. We got Von Erikstein's wife who just up and left.
Yeah,
No.
well, have you met Von
Or disappeared.
Erikstein? I understand why his wife would have left.
And then flips
Real piece of
pages.
work, that guy.
Olga moved to Jornhilfen on a whim.
People do that. It's a normal thing to just want to change your life. That's not out of the ordinary.
But it seems to be a pattern here. And I'm thinking that whatever this F is, as Glimmer said wisely and astutely, it could stand for something like flip-flop.
Flip flop.
It's a
What?
Flip flop.
flip-flop. So, it's an F mirrored over. Maybe it's a reflection. There's something to do with alignments. Two different personalities, completely opposite from each other, having flip-flopped. Maybe it's a doppelganger that flip-flopped, and then he gives like a really like hard stare at Zenus for a little bit.
You just hear,
And then-
you just hear the like slurping of a straw as Zenus has finished his fishbowl.
And then
Biggest crazy straw you've ever seen.
we saw those.
Oh yeah.
And then that demon portal. We saw things coming through that portal, but that other thing wasn't coming through the portal that had the symbol. And maybe that was the good version of the evil one that we fought, or it was the bad version of the good one that we fought, and we killed the good one, because we didn't really try to establish communications. But I'm thinking
I tried.
I think that there's some sort of like change in morals or personality that flip-flops them to something else.
Could I raise you flip-flop with turntables? Because I still insist those are not F's, they are T's.
You know
You
what?
hear the slurping of another straw as Zenus has finished his second fishbowl.
You know what?
Got it,
You know what? The
like,
symbol also
guess
kind of
what?
looks like a table. So if it turns out to be that, I'll have to give you credit.
More importantly, Castor, I have a question for you. I've
Yes.
finished off my second fishbowl as well. Have you or have you not actually kissed Ragnar yet?
No, because I hate him.
Oh, sure.
Sometimes the ones you hate make the most passionate lovers.
What
No.
Hate sex, I have read about it.
What if your sibling isn't your sibling, but actually your doppelganger, and you're part of this whole thing? Because you seem to be two entirely different people with entirely opposite dispositions.
We really should have better separated those two.
Wait a second. Listen, I have forgiven a lot of things that you have said and done. You are not allowed to insult my family.
No, I'm not saying I'm not
Not at
insulting.
all.
I'm pointing out the opposites. Like, you're
No.
really exciting and whatnot, and your brother sounds like a stick in the mud.
No, you do not get to insult Pollux. You can make whatever crazy wild theories you want, but you leave my twin out of this.
Okay, I'll leave your twin out of this. For now.
I got the free popcorn, just like,
Can you make my next fishbowl a double?
I'll take a triple.
Just give me the whole aquarium.
Keep
The whole
keep
tank.
sweet and sour, it's fine.
It's just if you just want to bring the bottles out, that's totally. We'll do it ourselves.
Zenus jumps over the counters.
He just starts mixing drinks. The part-time job.
Get me a mini brelly to match my brelly, please.
No, that took me a second to figure out what you were talking about, and then I figured it out.
Zenus just gives you like the most perfect like replica in like a little mini umbrella drink, but he's like very crudely drawn in pen for like the details.
It's in a fishbowl, so it's just like so precarious on the edge. It's fully not in the drink, but I'm happy.
And right as you're about to take the first sip, then like 20 other umbrellas appear just on top, just forming a layer.
Yay! The lead.
Amazing.
So you're just like dousing your steak in salt and pepper. It's just walking. That's just coming off over here.
It's just built up over time, so it's just like a little like mountain
It's
of.
still edible, but it's also probably very spicy.
My lemonade is untouched.
Oh, we are horrid.
Oh my goodness.
So, if I understand correctly, we have the mayor's dinner tomorrow night, right? And we're going on about flip-flops and this, that, and the other thing. What is exactly our strategy? Are we thinking that... I mean, I know a personality change might be weird, but I mean, being reunited with somebody's child, that might cause something to be, a switch, like Castor was suggesting. I mean, it's not like everybody stays the exact same forever.
Pip is gonna pull out his pocketbook and he's drawn little doodles that are like awful and very like nondescript, but it's
if
his
you draw
plan
me
in session.
with devil horns instead of my regular horns, I will stab you.
No, this is you. See, it's the little stick figure with the instrument.
Okay, that's passable.
Anyway, I'm thinking that we go to the dinner and then we have a good time. We eat the dinner. We eat everything. I'm very hungry. I'm excited for this dinner.
Everything?
Why didn't you order a steak? We're literally at the place where you could get food. Why are you very hungry?
I am so poor right now. Anyway, I'll steal something later. Anyway,
Can we get a basket of bread for the table?
okay, so then I'll excuse myself to the bathroom. And while I do that, I'm gonna investigate. But, Glimmer, can't you read minds? You're gonna read the mayor's minds. And Zenus, you're gonna do your charming thing where you trick him into thinking about the stuff that we want him to say in his mind.
I cannot read minds.
I'm good enough at reading people. I can just do that. That's easy.
Get that too. Castor, you distract him with jovialness.
Also,
I'm
if
very
you, are,
jovial, thank you.
if you are worried about getting caught, perhaps we can send an unseen servant so that they are invisible.
What do you mean?
If we send an unseen servant, I still have to be within 60 feet of it, so it won't
Oh,
have a
no,
ton of
no,
movement,
I'll
but-
be okay with the investigation. Don't you worry. I'm basically like a shadow on the wall. Suliya. And then, Suliya, you just do what you think is best because you're like the smartest of us.
Are we just like Ocean's 11 this right now?
Yeah.
Can I be Clooney?
Yeah. Who that?
Ghetto.
But it's definitely a reference that makes sense in this world.
Alright, anyway, that's the plan. Everyone understood?
Sure. What? The invitation that you had, Castor. You said there was some sort of like dust in it, glitter.
There was glitter in it. That's why we named ourselves the Glitter Bombs.
Oh yeah. Anyway, can I just see this again? I don't know if I think it all is on the color gods. But no, there's still some more glitter in there. Okay.
Yeah, if you stick your hand on the front of my bodysuit, you come back with glitter on your arms. There was a hole in the letter.
Yeah, Zenus like licks a finger and just
inside.
like just gets some of the glitter and just kind of takes a look at it and starts investigating, just trying to like figure out what. Did we already do this? I feel like we already did this. If we already rolled a check on it, never mind.
On these?
I mean, if you have the spell slot, we can.
It's a ritual. I got time.
Okay.
I can waterfall my fishbowl.
Okay, I'll start drinking, you start casting, and then we'll go.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2,
1.
1.
So I'm just looking for if I actually wrote down what the mayor letter said, and I don't know that I did. Boo earns. Maybe it's in this one.
Me casting Identify is just having a hot debate with Suliya Stava.
The letter is not magical. It appears to just have been written normally, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I saved it because I definitely had something at some point, but I don't know where it is.
All I have in my notes is we're invited to a dinner party.
Yep.
The glitter magical.
Oh, the day of the letter was also the day that I sowed the seeds of doubt in your heart, Glimmer.
Did you just say that at the table?
Yeah.
Okay, Glimmer just fucking like freezes and does that like slow turn.
I'm gonna slide a hand to take out the like hot key and like accidentally drop it on Pip. I'm just gonna.
There you are.
You see, people say that halflings are lucky, but a lot of unlucky things happen around me. I don't get it.
Wow, yes. What a twist of fate.
I wonder
Oh
what
no,
that's
I
like.
can't believe I dropped this. I'm so sorry.
Also,
I
remember
can't believe there's no consequences to your actions. It's just bad luck.
Also, remember that there was that strange lady who was mumbling about odd omens over the mountains. Like, I think once we're done with the games and everything, I think that we definitely should go and investigate, like, the mages and what's over the mountains, because, I don't know. When you see a strange lady mumbling about stuff, they're usually, like, experts in their field of conspiracies.
We already agreed to do all these things.
Right, and I will back up Pip's claim. I had a cousin in the Feywild. She was wild. Great time. But she also was very insistent on trusting your gut. And I think it worked out for her. She didn't die. I think. I should really ask her.
A glowing review.
Well, I'm just saying, it's always worked out in my favor. I mean, I didn't die when I went back to the Feywild.
Wait, are you saying that she flip-flopped?
I am going to take this key intentionally.
No, that was a serious question!
You will know I mean to do it.
You know I mean... I don't know. I mean, the flip-flop thing, it might work, it hasn't been on any of our list of potential names. Not that I doubt our ability to come up with something novel, but I feel like... Worthy of investigation. Anyway, Suliya, this has been a long wait for me to actually get this key out and not intentionally burn Pip, but intentionally burn Pip. But also, this would be better for you than it would be for me.
I was gonna comment on that. I didn't recognize that key, but...
Oh, I got it as a consolation prize. I think it, if I remember correctly, this will... And Zenus just hands you the key and then starts speaking in Primordial, like halfway through his sentence.
Ah. Okay, I was doing research. I don't know if wildfire druids get resistance to fire.
That's
sad
insane if
day.
you don't.
Sad day. Sad day.
I mean, if you take Elemental Adept, does that grant you resistance?
I
to
don't
the
think
type?
it does. I looked
No.
it up
It just
too. I
gives
already
you.
have it.
You
just ignore
overpowers
resistance.
resistant. Yeah.
Well, we'll have to find you something that cuts down fire damage, I'm sure.
This
Here,
okay,
Mom,
so I
right?
just googled it, and it says that you get unscorched
That's not a no.
skin. No.
Nope.
Okay,
No,
Google lied to
maybe.
me.
No, that might have been the
Dare.
Unearthed Arcana.
Unearthed Arcana.
Nothing with the wildfire druids make them resistant to fire. But the
What?
wildfire spirit is immune.
If you you can put it on your mob.
It's like how you give a Pokemon a hold item.
Yeah.
Would that teach your moth, Ignis? Could your moth talk then?
Oh my god. That would be incredible.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah!
But does anybody else speak Ignan?
I do.
Oh!
Mhm.
Glimmer
Yeah.
can translate for the moth.
I don't understand the words you're saying. I'm just gonna go with it.
Zenus switches over to Sylvan so Pip can understand. So he's just translating between two very obscure languages right now.
Castor alone at the table.
Wow, this leaf is
Eating
amazing.
their steak, just
Oh, it's fine.
Wait,
Thinking home.
I really hope this leaf doesn't like crumble. What if it dries? Oops. How do I preserve this leaf?
Eat it.
I eat it.
no.
I mean, you did say you were hungry.
I got your
Melissa.
whole basket of bread!
Melissa, does anything happen when I eat it?
The silver oak tree is that one you got or which?
Yeah, the leaf that lets me speak Sylvan. I didn't get it, but
Sylvan.
Glimmer gave it to me.
I think it's a you try to eat it situation and you cannot
Well,
physically chew it.
Beat it up.
Just swallow it. You don't need to chew.
Oh,
I just pull it back
Tommy.
out. Oh! Well, now I'm not worried. Put it back
Wait.
behind my ear.
Also, you have that. Didn't you get the vase that prevents things from wilting? Oh, the leaf can't wilt either.
I
Put
did.
the leaf in the vase, and then just hold the vase with you.
Wait, does anyone... Oh, I put the vase in Glimmer's bag of holding. I don't know what to do with carry it. Like, it's a vase.
Do you even ask?
No.
We just see Pip's legs dangling out of the bag of holding.
Man.
like putting
Shove
it
them in a
washing
locker.
machine.
When you see like a kid at
In
Disney
the washing
and they're like,
machine, yeah.
oh no!
We have a top-loading washing machine and it's just barely too tall for me.
Anyway. We need to go get our clothes.
The stores
The
are
stores
mostly
are
going to be
closed.
We have to go get them tomorrow.
Oh yeah, the dinner's tomorrow. Good night. Pip leaves first.
You just fall asleep at the table, or do you go...
Can I pin the leaf to something? Can I stick a pin through it? Does it...
It takes some effort, but you are able to do that. Yes.
Okay, cool. I want to pull a 6th doctor and just... Or was it the 5th doctor?
It is a doctor. Yes. That's that pin acceleration.
Oh, that was the 5th doctor. Yep. But it's just pinned to the front of me
The
now.
like insanely long scarf.
No, that was the 4th doctor.
That was 4. Yeah.
I have never been able to keep them.
Well,
only really
I,
started
Best
with you.
effort.
I do have to agree. I'm very tired. And I have a headache, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Are we going back to the tower?
Do you have adequate room at the tower to support more people?
Well, most of the people who usually live there have not been there for over a month.
Also, we live with a bunch of wizards. We could probably conjure up more space if we needed to.
But the wizards aren't there, Zenus.
Well, Doran's there. He's conjuration adjacent.
Didn't he leave? Didn't he leave?
No,
He's waiting for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's not leaving without us. We had a dinner with the mayor, and then we have to, participate in the finals, and then we're going.
Right.
Because we have those weird ruins and other things to check out
In the mountain.
in the mountain.
In the mountain!
You're in bed.
You left the role play.
I'm never too far away.
Zenus
Yes,
like,
that's-
he kicks Pip upstairs.
He clips through the floor.
You just get infinite travel like in Legend of Zelda, where you can.
He just does like a small jump as he hits the stairs and he just flies off.
Amazing.
Just turned off his collision.
We gotta focus.
Oh, we're
So
Yeah,
Pip is upstairs with the
having
tavern.
fun.
all the bread. Taking all the bread. Going with us.
We walk by a table and we take their bread too for the road.
Yeah,
Zenus
and
and
the-
Glimmer are gonna need it.
Yeah, and the tavern has started to fill up a little more, so there's a few more people there. But Pip stays, 'cause he's got a room upstairs, and the rest of you head back to the Rune Spire then?
Yes.
Cool.
We don't tell Pip that we're leaving him alone so that he can't follow.
I think he would figure out where you are.
Zenus leaves a little note for him on his door.
I run up and I grab the note.
He's going to bed. You don't need to tell him anything. He'll find you.
That's being nice, but okay.
Anyway,
Shit
so
on our friendship.
you guys make
No
it
friendship.
back to the Ruined Spire. You don't
Wait, is
see
it the
Dorn.
Rune Spire or the Ruined Spire?
R-U-N-E-D. Ruined.
Runed.
My mom pronounces ruined as ruined. I don't know why. It's the thing that drives me insane most
That's the
about
thing.
her.
My siblings hate how I say tall.
Tall?
How, they want me to say towel.
Oh!
Oh,
I heard
thought you
tall.
meant, I did too. I was like their height.
Like Castor is a tall bunny.
I am a very tall bunny. That's
Anyways.
okay. I've got that New England accent. I don't pronounce T's. All my T's are D's.
I
Pudding.
can't say Caffey.
Wait.
So
Sounds
keep
like
an eye out.
But anyways, you guys get back to the Ruined Spire. Dorn is on the main level, but you do hear futzing around in the upstairs. The top seems he's still doing research and such. Do you guys do anything before heading to bed?
Doran, I brought you a drink.
And bread.
It's a
He goes-
fishbowl.
He
Look
goes.
at how cute it is. Look at all the brownies. It matches my brownie.
He goes. Thank you for thinking of me. I will drink it right now.
Chug, chug, chug.
Zenus
he-
is making
he
drunk
tries.
fries in the kitchen.
He tries, but he's a wizard.
He has no constitution.
No,
he gets three
it's a-
sips in and he passes out.
It's a fishbowl. He's trying, but he's uncoordinated and not terribly strong, and he's trying to chug, and he's like, nope, and
Oh,
he gets a straw.
Next time I come back to this tower, there'd better be fish in those bowls. I'm just saying.
Lovely. Zenus is making drunk fries in the kitchen.
You just hear a bunch of pots and pans crash, and he's like, "I'm okay."
Glimmer's just draping herself over every table she comes across.
That
This
reminds
lasts for
me-
several hours.
Reminds me of Thanksgiving at my aunt's house. They come back from the bar, and they're like, "We just ate a ridiculous amount of food and drank a ridiculous amount of drink. Let's make frozen pizza."
Yep, that's it. That's what it is.
Now is the time.
How was the
So they
time?
put it in the oven.
The
and then
midnight
forget
hour.
about it.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys do that. Have your midnight snacks, and then anything else before you head to bed? No?
I'm already
Cool.
asleep.
You guys
I've got an ice pack on my head. I've got a headache.
head to bed. And you're sleeping. And then Glimmer. You awake. You know it's a dream, but you're awake. In a town. Bustling, busy, people all around. You try to focus on a person, on a fence post, an animal, but nothing is able to hold your attention for long. Kind of think 90s teen comedy travel montage. Everything's blurry. Yeah. You feel a tingle at the base of your neck. Someone... You move through the busy town center, pavers and buildings a blur, as you feel something pulling you. What do you do?
I guess I'll just follow it.
Yep. As you continue moving through the town, following what's pulling you, you still feel that presence calling you to you. As you reach the edge of town and pass through it, feels like a town gate. The world beyond is in a fog, but the presence is stronger. And you hear a muffled voice in your head. You have returned with them. Come to me. Show yourself. I can feel the awoken power. And suddenly you wake up.
Did I have Suliya with me in my dream?
Yes. Suddenly, you just sit upright in bed.
Look at Sarah, you're and you're like, no more cigarettes! Stop it!
Oh, no more fish bowls for me. At least no more Long Island fish bowls. We won't go insane. We won't go crazy.
Pip would like to have gotten up early and gotten to the tower, and then who's the dude with the tower? There's Doran, and then someone else?
Mm-hmm.
Doran's at the tower.
Yeah, and I'll the rest of your adventuring party, yes.
Pip wants to see if...
Sorry, before that happened, did Glimmer do anything after waking up, or do you go back to bed?
Oh, sorry.
I want to turn to Suliya because I feel like she keeps them nearby at night.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Did you have the same dream as me?"
You hear in your head. It takes a while. Not because I have to think of it or anything. You hear in your head. It's who we're here for.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like one of the other magical items that I...
Not my sibling.
Ed?
They're
What's
not
his
my
name?
sibling.
Ed?
Istel Onion. Is the other name you know. Not a sibling.
Did they feel familiar to you?
You kind of get a slight shake in your head, feeling. I don't know.
Okay. I think perhaps we keep this to ourselves for a little bit. I am a little bit unnerved.
And,
I don't think she goes back to sleep after that, though.
No. Cool. So Glimmer stays awake. The rest of the night, that was probably only 4 hours of rest, like, before the dream happened. Yeah.
Exhaustion.
So... give me a Constitution saving throw. Because I feel like you'll probably still stay in bed, but you just wouldn't be able to fall back asleep.
Right.
So we will do a con save. 15. Okay, you're a little sleepy when you wake up in the morning. When you say you for the day you don't have a level of exhaustion, but note that you have disadvantage on, I'm going to say, dexterity-based skills.
Okay. Do I get like
So-
my spell slots back and everything, or no?
Yeah, spell slots back, but dexterity-based spells does include initiative.
Okay.
So, yes. Cool. So that happens. The rest of you have a normal night's sleep, and then Pip wakes up early in the morning.
I want to go have tea with Doran.
Yes, Doran is
I'm gonna spew all of my flip-flop conspiracy at him.
good.
Would Doran care about the FFs?
I think he had some names.
He did.
Like he had a list of names. He goes, interesting, that's not a name I've heard before.
It might not be the name, but I think that the whole like theme behind it is the truest bit.
It was interesting. And goes back to making tea.
The whole time you're talking to Doran, you just feel Glimmer just fucking staring daggers at your back. Like from like the stairs, like kind of hidden, but like,
He just senses presence.
yeah. It's like I'm in danger.
I smell something from the toilet.
Burning.
Burning.
It's me. Not better.
But when you finish talking to Doran, I'll go up to Pip and be like, Pip, what the fuck was that last night?
Huh?
You told me in confidence your concerns and told me to keep it a secret. It is very, very difficult for me to keep a secret, and I did it because I wanted to trust you.
Wait, you kept it a secret this entire time? I already told Zenus.
What? You what?
Yeah, I thought you would spill the beans a lot earlier.
No, I was doing my very best. It was causing me so much stress.
Oh my
hair
gosh.
was falling out. I
I'm
couldn't
so
sleep
bad
at
at keeping
night.
secrets, Glimmer.
You are a
You should never have
rogue.
trusted me.
Apparently, she just walks away.
Yeah, anyway, Zenus knows everything.
Oh, and then you hear a crash, and your potted plant comes like whizzing down the stairs.
The vase?
Yeah, take your stupid plant.
I am gonna jump to try and catch it before it breaks. Is that acrobatics? Alright, that's an 18. Ah! I just put it in the middle of the table that we're having tea on, and I'm like, Doran, this is for you now. It'll keep any plant alive. You're welcome. Thank you for the tea.
He nods. The other three, Castor, Zenus, Suliya, you can either wake up when you're ready or roll a perception check to see if you hear the commotion downstairs.
Castor's already been awake, and he is not in the tower. And they are not in the tower anymore.
Suliya woke up with the sun, but did that thing where, like, when you wake up first in a sleepover, but you feel so awkward to get out of your bed. So you're just laying there.
Zenus gave Sir Stuffed the bear the bell that wakes people up. So I imagine like Sir Stuffed would have like rang the bell as soon as he heard a potted plant crash, or just or like
100%.
It was a bunch of thudding and like
A scream.
exclamations of pain.
100%. That is an amazing combination. Wowza.
Yeah. I thought it was intentional with the way he's
No, I just saw it on the. I
at
just
least
saw
with
it
the
on
second
list,
one.
and I was like,
It's cute.
"Oh, that is super fun, and I love it a lot, and I want to have it in the game."
Bears.
Yeah.
So fun times. Yes. So, Sir Stuffed rings the bell, and Zenus wakes up to a ringing, ding, 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 ding.
Zenus immediately like springs out of bed, grabs the bear, and like and a rapier and is just sprinting down the stairs as he like points it, like, in a nightgown, like, holding this bear.
It's the picture of the Ronin with the cat and the katana.
Yeah. It's like,
Beautiful.
what on earth happened here? Who's in danger? Doran, are you safe?
Dorn's like, yes, Glimmer just threw.
Pip's already at the table, legs crossed, everything's normal. Takes a sip of the tea. We're just having tea. Do you want another cube of sugar, Dorn?
He'll nod yes.
Okay. I'll take the little clamp, pick it up, put it in his
Zenus.
sugar. Or put it in his
Zenus
tea.
just, like, backs out of the room slowly and gets started with his day.
So you probably see Zenus like running down the hallway in his PJs with a sword and a bear, and was like, "I should probably go see what's going on," and goes downstairs to get breakfast because nobody else is in the room now.
You meet him halfway up, and he's just, "It was a false alarm. They're having tea. It's fine." But you're
So
welcome
he
to
was
have
like,
breakfast.
yes, I too was going to investigate.
Well, I thought never mind. I'm gonna go do my morning skin routine. Just, it's hard to stay this beautiful.
To get moisturized.
So much moisturizing.
Is it like those, like the 20-step TikTok routines, or just
Yes.
like the toner and all the oil?
Absolutely.
And the rolly thing.
Doran, I have to apologize for my friends. They had a lot to drink last night. A little chaotic
You're
in
crashing
this morning.
You
Dorn
think
says,
Zenus isn't...
Dorn says, I've been living with them for 3 years.
3 years!
Let me apologize to you in your own house for your own children. Who the fuck does Pip think he is?
I'm just Pip.
Did you tell him it's been 3 years and it's the first time anything like this has ever happened?
Well, how long have you been, were they in the Feywilds? Because
I've only been alive for 3 years. I just a baby.
And you're drinking alcohol?
Oh, it didn't hurt me when I was a child. It's fine.
What?
Oh, you mortals and all of your material plane
Rules and laws and
logic and
Moral.
rules and morals.
Anyway, so as I was saying, flip-flop.
Dorn says, yeah, I've never heard that name. But it is an interesting theory for sure.
I'm good at my theories.
And yeah, you guys get breakfast, do all your morning stuff, and I assume meet up at... Where is the name of the stuff? It's called... Oh, it's on here somewhere. I know it is. Where'd it go?
Castor do their
It's in here.
scene.
Yes, Castor can do a scene.
So Castor got up early in the morning, as they usually do, to go grab some coffee and to go talk about the person who actually knows and cares about this subject, Runar, over at the Color Guard.
Runar. Why did I think it was Ed?
The person who would actually know or care and not Glimmer's dad. As Pip went to go talk to the wrong guy.
Excuse you, it's one of Glimmer's dads.
One of Glimmer's dads. To go explain the flip-flop theory, though I still insist they're 2 T's and we should call it the turntables.
Yeah, so you make your way to the Color Guard house and past the tented lean-to where Max lives, and make it to the front door, walk in, and Runar has papers and books everywhere.
I brought you 2 coffees. I drank mine on the way.
He goes, oh, thank you, and downs it immediately.
You can down coffee, but you can't down fishbowl.
He's got one in each hand. I fill Runar in on Pipperin's theory of these sigils or brands or marks turning people's alignments. Doesn't seem like an alignment shift so much to me.
He goes, that is very interesting. He goes, you know, I've been looking through a lot of the history books, all these things, and seems the Brilliant Empire fell from internal strife from within. He goes, there was no main cause. He goes, there was stories of a group of adventurers that was looking for something. We have inferred that perhaps they were looking for the Lifebinder prophecy, but there's no actual reference to that. It's just the omission of any of what they've been looking for has been interesting, to say the least, he says. He says, this flip-flop or turntable idea is interesting. It does seem that perhaps there was some sort of change of heart and leadership that caused things to implode as they did. But that is not a name that we have heard. Perhaps it is more of a modus operandi as opposed to their actual name.
I feel like we're past the name point at this part. I don't know if we'll ever find the true name. Maybe it is time to start delving deeper into intentions.
He goes, that is what I've been looking into. Because, but I have been researching the ruins that you found.
Oh, yes!
He says, from what I can tell, it is an old barracks of the Abrelian Empire. However, it seems to have some sort of transformative enchantment on it. People say they go in and the doors do not stay the same.
Oh, the place transforms, not people who go in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would have made Pip go in first. Transform something a little less annoying.
He goes, but it is very hard to get any actual information from people. All we hear when they come up, the people that have returned have gone mad. All they say is try middle. And no one can figure out what they mean.
Well, if this place is transforming, perhaps if you just keep continuing down the middle, it leads you to where you're supposed to be.
He goes, perhaps. I do not know exactly how it is transformed. It is very odd. He goes, I have heard that the rooms are, besides the doors, very similar, so it's hard. It is hard to get around in it.
I'll make sure we stock a lot of yarn before we go in. Well, this has been wonderful. I do need to get back to the party. They should be waking up soon if a lot to drink last night. Some of them might be a little later than others. Is there anything else that you need today, Renard, that I can bring you? More papers and ink?
He goes, do you know how to mainline coffee? No? Okay, that's fine. I'll figure it out myself.
Alright, I'll see you later, Renard. Oh, before I go.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think someone could be born with whatever this TT problem is, do you? That. No, never mind. It's not worth it. I'm leaving. Okay, goodbye! I stride purposefully out the door, not finishing.
He kind of, yeah, he watches you kind of, okay. And then he goes back to his books. And you make it back, to the ruined spire. What would you guys like to do? As breakfast is being served, Castor walks through the door.
And Dorn, maybe it's not like this, like shift of morals. Maybe they're entirely replaced, body snatched. That happened to my uncle. Could have been replaced by aliens.
That is a very interesting theory. However, honestly, right now I'm more concerned about my friends that have been not terribly communicative for the last month.
Yeah, but what if it's related?
Lauren, a question. How have your beholders been holding up?
He goes, they have been fantastic. I greatly appreciate your help there. I don't believe I have to worry about the efficacy of the safety protocols here in the tower for when we leave.
Wonderful. I'm so glad to hear. Is everybody ready to leave?
Yeah.
Good, let's go.
Okay,
Got a
so
long day ahead of us.
You guys head to Helga's haberdashery. Fun word. I love it a lot.
Is that the Helga from the store last night? We gotta ask about how our stuff was going.
This is a different Helga. Helga
Okay.
is a very common name in Dwarven.
I was like, is that why you kept bringing her up? Because we were supposed to talk to her about her stuff.
No, it's a common name. This is a petite dwarven woman with bobbed salt and pepper hair. Sorry, one of my friends just pinged me. Apparently, Grumpy's in Roseville is closing. That's a restaurant here, and so we're going to go for the one last time. Anyways, but Helga says, "Hello, have you returned for the clothes you requested?"
We have, yes.
Okay, and she rummages through several racks, and as we're about to head to break, if you guys want to sort of describe your clothes for the mayor's dinner, we will start with Zenus.
I think Zenus being like from the Feywild, he understands the importance of very formal events, so I think he went for like a very like sharply tailored suit. I think he would have kind of done in a similar color palette, but I think a little bit more kind of leaning into his eyes, kind of like this like Feywild kind of golden, orange, red, little bits of purple, kind of almost looking like a weird like Feywild sunset or like a Feywild shard. like in Tasha's. But it's a very nicely, not double-breasted, but like a very nice suit jacket, a nice dinner jacket, formal kind of fun bow tie, and very they're like nicely tailored pants with it.
Beautiful. How about Castor?
Castor's outfit is very similar to what they usually wear. After, deciding we weren't going to lean into the group glitter theme, was what I hoped we were going to do. Castor still has on a very similar pitch black bodysuit with that short, kind of like cropped jacket covering it, but instead of the usual like sheer fabric around their waist, the jacket comes down into this massive trail of swan-like feathers.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes.
Fancy. How about Suliya?
So Suliya probably went to the tailors and was like, I don't know what I want, just do whatever.
Just fuck me up.
Yeah, she doesn't know anything about like fancy clothing, formal wear, so she just let them make whatever they wanted that would look nice on her, like. And what I'm imagining is sort of a somewhat tight-fitting dress around like the bodice, with just decorated with a lot of different little flowers that sort of like cascade from the chest area all the way down to like the skirt, and then the skirt is just a very flowing satiny material almost. And then there's like almost a cloak of very sheer material too.
Beautiful.
And it's like a reddish, I'm thinking wine red probably. And she's very uncomfortable in it.
How about Pip?
I think Pip let Zenus aside, but if Pip had any say, he would essentially look like a greaser, but a halfling. Just like with the dark pants.
You got cuffed pants.
Pants, the white shirt, the slicked back hair, and the shoes.
Yeah, Zenus would have done something like inspired by it, but kind of a little bit more, just refined a little bit.
And a leather jacket.
Yeah, like a leather jacket, but it's like tailored, kind of like a suit. It's a white dress shirt instead of like the kind of
like a t-shirt.
Plain t-shirt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's
I think,
a tuxedo t-shirt.
And I think seeing, oh my god, no. And seeing like Castor, kind of the little bits and pieces, I think Zenus would have gone around and like picked up a couple of like bolts of the fabric and asked to borrow their thread and needle. And when they go back to the Ruin Spire or wherever else they'll go, Zenus will add just like a couple of little things of like glittery fabric to kind of tie all of them together.
Zenus, what should I do with my leaf?
Eat it.
No, I already tried that.
Try harder.
Wait, I'll just keep.
For a moment.
Can I roll it behind and put it behind my ear like it's kind of like a little cigarette?
That's literally what I was going to say. Just roll it up so it looks like a cigarette.
Yes, we can do that. That's fine, yeah.
I kiss the leaf before I do it.
He has like a couple of like pins in his mouth as he's like pinning things on.
And last but not least, Glimmer.
Glimmer's fully leaning into looking like she's going to the Met Gala. The train of her skirt is so poofy and so long and so glittery. And I think she kind of took to heart what her mom told her about not being ashamed of like her shatterings. So she's got this like plunging neckline that just like shows off where she had like shattered on her chest, and like her arms are open. Like you could see it all, but she's wearing like very glittery dresses, so it's kind of like helping like reflect it a little bit. And then she's got one of those like headbands that looks like the stars. And her belly.
Love it. And with that, we are going to pause for about 10 or so minutes as everyone contemplates how great they all look right now. We will be back shortly. See you then.
Goodbye.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of episode 8, Rhez, Lorei, the Color Guard Chronicles. We spent the evening having weird dreams and the morning getting fancy clothes. So everyone's all dolled up, or in the process of getting dolled up, for a night at the mayor's. So that's fun. Anything you guys would like to do in preparation? Glimmer still has the disadvantage on dexterity based things, but other than that,
Castor mention anything that they talked to with Ragnar or whoever that is?
No, why would I?
You wouldn't tell Pip?
No.
The genius who came up with this theory?
No, because Pip obviously doesn't know. Who knows? Because he went to Doran and was like, Doran, the thing you've been working on. Like, Doran doesn't fucking care about FF.
Only man I trust.
Don't know.
anyways,
Look, I'm not inviting you to the color guard. You burned down their mail room.
Glimmer's just standing in front of a mirror doing that thing that Cinderella does when she first gets her dress, where she's just like swishing it.
does Castor pull out their mirror that they got for the thing?
Oh yeah, and I put it up to Glimmer.
And Glimmer, you hear the mirror say out loud, "Who's got 2 thumbs and think you look fucking fantastic?"
I know! And it agrees! This is a very good mirror.
Oh, goodness.
Do we know if when we go to the mayor's house, she's gonna ask us to, like, deposit our weapons anywhere?
You are unsure. I think, like, for Zenus would probably know that standard protocol would be to, not have weapons carry, but you don't know what the situation is at the mayor's house.
I'm going to take my belt of bite back and, like, tie it around my waist in a way that it's under my big poofy feather trail, so that it looks like I don't have anything on me.
Beautiful.
Just in case she's like, oh, put down your greatsword! I won't be completely without a weapon.
Yeah. Lovely.
You wouldn't part a rock woman from her belly now, would you?
I think the brelly is an appropriate, like, accessory.
It matches the look. Just give it an aggressive umbrella spin.
I don't think, like, same thing with Zenus's lyre. I don't think they would take that away from him.
Mm-hmm.
But mayhaps Pipperin. Do you have any easy way to store a weapon in case we do run into trouble?
Glimmer has a bag of holding.
No, not for you, I don't.
Not after the stunt you pulled this morning.
Are you talking to me specific? Like, what am I gonna do with my weapons?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were asking for yourself.
No, I am checking to see if things go sideways and we need to be prepared for a fight.
Yeah?
Okay, talking to you is like talking to bag of bricks. Alright, how many hours do we have before we're supposed to go meet the mayor?
It is probably, you've got like a couple hours.
What do we want to do?
We can fast pass if you guys don't have anything you would like to overtly do.
I'm for that.
Yeah, I don't have anything specific.
Yeah, Zenus was just gonna add a little bit of glitter to everybody's clothes with that kind of glitter fabric and the thread and everything, but that was it.
Beautiful. So yes, soon enough, you guys. So here's your little deer. And you head to the mayor's house, which is this big old building over here. In the east side. It's got its own little thingamajobby. And you head to the you head through the gate. You notice that the gate is unlocked. And as you walk through the front yard, give me perception checks, please.
Natural
14.
20.
14 for me also.
Natural?
21.
Natural or dirty, Patsy?
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
What's that total then?
Perception 22.
I also got a natural 20 with a 24.
Nice. So Zenus, Suliya, and Pip, as you're walking through, you notice that the lawn seems slightly... Okay, is kempt a word? I don't know if kempt is a word. Slightly less kempt than you would expect for a mayor's lawn. You walk up to the front door, and there are two, like, gargoyle-y things sitting on pillars. And you get to the front door. What do you do?
I would like to open my magic awarenesses to see if those gargoyles are real or animated, or see if those are magic.
1 second, I have to look at the thing.
Essentially, it tells me if there's a spell being cast on them, or if they are themselves magic items.
Look at the thing. Do. They are not emitting a magical aura.
Okay. I knock on the door.
Knock on the door, and it takes a while. But soon enough, a stout dwarven woman with brown hair neatly tied back in a little ponytail at the back or at the nape of her neck comes to the door and says, "Castor, welcome back. Thank you for joining me tonight for this wonderful dinner. And you've brought friends?"
Did the mayor open her own door?
The mayor opened her own door.
Is this suspicious? May I roll insight?
You can, yes.
Better. 17.
17
14 plus 3.
Insight. I think that Castor would know that Mayor Lightbraid is fairly hands-on. However, there is the mayor's office does include staff.
Her office includes staff, but I wouldn't know if like her house has staff.
No, like the office of mayor. As in, she's the mayor. The office holder is of mayor. That position includes staff.
So there should be staff at her house.
Mm-hmm.
I quirk an eyebrow, just one, as I squat down to shake her hand.
And she gives you a hearty handshake.
Yes, I have brought guests. Not the team I had used to been with, unfortunately. They had to move on to other endeavors. But I have brought in with me the good friends who have participated in the Halifax games. Let me introduce you to Zenus.
Man, it is certainly a pleasure.
She nods.
Glimmer.
She curtsies.
Suliya.
Suliya tries to mimic Glimmer's curtsy.
You know,
Stop
Zenus
it.
taught
Stop
Glimmer
Suliya.
how to do a fancy curtsy.
Oh yeah, we had
She
etiquette.
tries her best to mimic it, and she
lessons.
doesn't know what to do otherwise.
And that's all of them. My three good friends I've brought with me today. Oh yes, and Pipperin's here as well.
Oh, hey, what's up?
And she ushers you in to the house. You see a very fancy foyer with several rugs, an armoire. They have suits of armor in the corner. There are sconces that light up most areas, so it's fully lit. You don't need to worry about any of that stuff. And you see straight up to your left stairs leading upwards, and she leads you to a door to the right into the formal dining room.
In thanks for offering us into your lovely home, I have brought you a bottle of fine wine for the rules of rusticity, as is accustomed.
She says, well, thank you very much. I'm sure this will fit in well with, or will suit the dinner tonight very well. And she sets it at the center of the table, and says, take a seat.
I do.
So you guys can pay no mind to the battle map, but you guys can put yourself at a table, or at a seat.
Yeah, last time I paid no mind to a battle lap, I stuck my head in a well and a demon grabbed me.
Yeah, you guys can pick a seat where you'd like to. The mayor does have a seat, but it's I didn't put it on the map, so she is where Glimmer is now normally. But
Oh, I got over it.
yeah, so.
Oh.
I got over. No, I go here. Oh. I will sit opposite Castor.
Okay.
Glimmer and Zenus do that, they both try to sit down and they're like, I'll move, and they get up and they do it twice.
I had a nickel for every
Beautiful.
time we did it. I don't think I have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice.
And yeah, the mayor sits down and kind of pounds the table once, and you see food appear on the various dishes on at the center of the table. You have a place setting in front of your seat, and they kind of bounce a little bit as she does that. And she says, Castor, I again wanted to thank you so much for rescuing my daughter, and I immediately forgot her name. Hold on.
My dear sweet daughter, whose name I know, of course, as her loving mother.
Are
Wait.
we the only people here?
You hear, give me perception checks.
Ooh, natural 1.
Another natural 20.
Hell yeah, Suliya.
What?
I got a nat 1 also.
I'm trying so hard to be polite. I'm really not focusing on anything.
Also got a nat 1.
Oh my god.
24.
You are a halfling.
Stole your luck.
Oh yeah, I am a halfling! It's a 2!
So,
And Zenus holding it down.
Castor, Glimmer, Pip, you don't notice anything amiss. Zenus and Suliya, you notice there are no other sounds coming from the house.
Well, where's your daughter?
I don't think Pip would have caught on to the fact that there's no sounds.
Oh no, he was curious where the daughter
but
is.
yeah, she
no
would
matter what.
She would add, "Thank you so much for rescuing Sirsola. I don't know what I would have done if you didn't bring her back to me."
Of course, it is only natural. This is what the color guard is here for, to help the citizens. Where is she, by the way?
She says, oh, she's just playing in her room.
Is she not joining us for dinner?
Oh no, she does not, like these fancy meals. She'd prefer to have her chicken crushed into tiny nuggets. I don't get it.
Shaped like dinosaurs, I understand.
And she won't eat anything that's not dinosaur shaped.
They are the superior vessel for nuggets.
She picked it up while she was with the kobolds. They too will only consume dinosaur shaped objects.
Pip's already got an entire full plate of food while you all are talking.
Well, mayhaps I could see her a little later in the evening. It would be nice just to see her. Know that she is well.
And Mayor Lightbraid says, I'm sure she would enjoy that a lot. If you guys would like to do insight checks.
Can I? Because I have
I'm too busy eating.
the ring. The ring of the ring of truth telling. So do I get advantage on that?
Yes.
Okay.
I have an 18, 15 plus 3.
I got a 19.
Insight.
Could Zenus, once he noticed that there weren't really any noises that he could hear, could he have cast Enhance Ability and given himself Owl's Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Okay.
I got a 17 for
So
insight.
that lets me roll at advantage. That is a 22.
What did Pip get? Or
Pip's,
what did it, so
Pip's too busy eating.
okay, and Glimmer, Castor,
19.
Patsy all got under 20 and 17. Okay. So Pip doesn't notice anything. Castor, Suliya, Glimmer. She seems to be very, very happy that her daughter is back. Very thankful. Zenus, as you're watching her, though, she does make an odd face when she says she'd be so happy to see you.
All right, I'm gonna go to the little boy's room. And then Pip's just
And
gonna
as
put his hands in his pockets and
Pip-
try to saunter off.
as Pip tries to stand up,
Oh.
you do not.
Oh, we got a situation here.
You are stuck to the chair. And Mayor Lightbright says, Oh, I don't think it's time to go quite yet. Hold on one
No,
minute.
I'm telling you, it's time to go.
And she starts to walk out of the room, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative. As
Okay. So
Who could have seen this coming?
the chairs themselves start to grapple you.
Oh wait. Don't do it.
Can I ask a bullshit question?
Mhm.
So, Glimmer has been established to be wearing a very poofy dress. If I cut away some of the layers of the dress, are those stuck to the chair and I can stand up?
So the chairs, the arms have wrapped around at this point. They started to wrap around at this point.
Okay.
So, if you're not wearing armor, remember to take off your armor on your character sheet, because I am.
With disadvantage, that is a 6 for initiative.
Neat.
Oh crap!
Natural 1.
What?
I'm gonna keep my dice roll
Mhm.
for a 27
Oh, geez.
with my new holy symbol. The 16
My
plus 4
Goodness.
plus 7.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Here we go.
What was I doing?
Oh, my armor class isn't too hot, guys.
Mine isn't either.
Okay, why is it being done?
Do what I do. Always invest in one level of barbarian or monk so you can have unarmored defense at all times.
I'm just going to throw this out here so I have something to put in the initiative tracker. As where are they? There they are. Bam. Ooh,
Sure.
they were slow, but they did get a surprise round.
Oh no, I'm surprised.
Oh no, who could have foreseen this coming?
I couldn't. I just wanted a nice dinner in my fancy dress.
As
Is that too much to ask? Is it?
As the chairs grapple and are stuck to you. So you can attempt to escape, but you have disadvantage on the check as these are just stuck to your person.
Are the chairs made of wood?
The chairs are made of mimic.
Okay.
Oh,
They're we just sat on mimics.
It is.
This entire house is a mimic. Everything's a mimic.
run!
Everything's cake.
Pip, I would like to apologize for your stupid doppelganger theory. It is seeming more likely as this chair is licking me in places I have not consented to.
It's okay, I forgive you. My grandma always told me never take any grudges to your grave.
And as you say that, you see the is there one? Is there? I thought there was one. Did I not make it? Dang it, I didn't. It's fine. As the cutlery and plates on the table form into a mimic swarm.
I had a dream exactly like this before.
That's this.
It didn't go
I'm gonna
well.
I'm gonna put a little dot on him so you guys can see. That's the mimic swarm that you see the plates start to swirl around, and they're just like this bleh of mimic. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and Castor's not on.
What are these initiative
Their
rolls?
turn for a 27. Okay, and
Is the Mayor Lightbraid still down here with us, or did she walk off?
she walked off in a surprise round. So she is no longer in the room, but you saw her as she was walking off in the surprise round, you kind of saw her just like touching the walls, touching tchotchkes and things as she goes. You also do notice, forgot to mention this before, there are paintings on the wall.
Did you change your actual name to Pipperin?
My name's Pipperin.
It's always been that.
No, I called you Pipperin as a joke.
No, my name's always been Pipperin.
It's always been Pipperin.
Pip is short for
True.
Pipperin.
But yeah, you see there's as you've been walking.
Your name was just Pippin.
No, that's what you originally called me. Then you switched to the real name.
Because it was stupider. I thought it was funny. Yeah. I thought that was a callback to the Lord of the Rings. Oh, never mind.
But yeah, you also do notice that there are several portraits and things.
This argument is happening, by the way, while these shares are attacking.
Yeah, there's
this is all
name
canon.
places down on the table,
Yeah.
and I saw like your name card said Pipperin, and I was all like, wait a second. As I'm being licked by a mimic trying to devour my leg.
Okay, but does that mean that the mayor is also a mimic?
I believe so. I don't know if it's worth our time to stay here and fight 200 mimics, but I do need to run upstairs to see if her daughter Lorei is here.
I was hoping that it would be the
Sir
theory
Simon.
where she was evil or
Sir
bad and then became good and happy and stuff, but this
Yes, there are.
this is worst
Pippin.
case scenario.
Do you think the food that you ate was a mimic?
It was a delicious mimic.
If you really think about it, it's everything a mimic.
Yeah, these
No.
are all arguments and
No.
things being said while this initial mimic attack is
Yeah,
happening.
we've got the whole surprise round to talk about it.
But yes, the mimics use the surprise, or the mimic chairs use the surprise round to grapple everyone, and the mimic swarm forms into a thing, and Castor goes first as Castor is grappled by their chair.
Castor would like to stand up with the chair still attached to them, and then slam back down to attempt to break out of the grapple.
Okay, that is a disadvantaged. Oh God, what is it?
And I might as well rage while I'm doing it, which just might let me actually teleport out of this grapple.
Oh, that's possible. Yeah.
Let's find out.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Castor's stupid thing that they do is that they always swing first and then rage. So sometimes, as the swing is trying to come down, I will teleport away and not hit my thing. But it is what I've chosen to do for it every time. That's a 4. 4s are... magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown properties with the normal range of 20 feet, a long range of 60 feet. Use your hand, the weapon reappears at the end. I technically am not holding a weapon, so does that do nothing?
She did not confiscate your weapons as you walked.
Yeah, but like I'm not like holding.
Does it say
So it
weapon
can be-
attack?
It can be a weapon on your person.
Okay. So then my great sword on my back starts to glow with that ever-shifting magic essence, as I'm going to do this strength check. Just a normal roll. 10 plus strength.
That
14.
you manage to wrench yourself out of the chair, so you can put yourself one space on any side of it.
And I do a cool backflip, so that I'm not like prone.
Mhm.
I smash it and I like roll and stand up.
Yes.
Do you guys think you're gonna need help, or should I go after her?
Priority is child.
Priority is child, and I leave my friends.
Cool.
I run out the door to the stairs.
If you think about it, I am a child.
You just drink so much alcohol.
I don't want to hear it from you.
20.
As you run Out the door, the chair reaches for your face.
Oh no, my face!
It gets a 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
did not have to take off armor.
It reaches out, and you do that, and as you come out the door, it's goddamn Beauty and the Beast situation. The armoire is going ah, and both of these animated suits of armor are alive as well.
Once they get the kid, I'm burning this place down! Oh no, they're gonna think we assassinated the mayor.
Well, I'm just gonna be honest, the mayor was a mimic queen. Her
Yeah,
house was a mimic.
They'll believe that, no problem.
Monster. Oh.
No questions asked.
Okay, so I'm just put this down here because that's going to be the thing. And we're gonna use this for it. Bam.
Just have Zenus cast disguise self and pretend to be the mayor.
Ziamara is there.
Forever.
Honestly,
Until we leave town, and then it doesn't matter anymore.
And the suit of armor. Both of these come alive, and they're this one. Bam. Oh man, my guys are all rolling like shit. So yeah, the suit of armors both are starting to come alive, as is the armoire, but they don't move as they roll crap initiative. And Castor's going upstairs. Is that all the farther you get?
Yes.
Okay.
I get the 10 feet out the door, the 20 feet to the stairs, and the 10 feet up the stairs.
Okay, so that is where you are. Neat. And then we are to the Mimic Swarm, who are going to be pretty fun.
I believe I just left my friends. I hate
And-
that.
okay.
We'll be fine. It's no problem.
Just you can get stabbed by a million forks.
We have to protect the next generation.
Also, I would be proud.
Mimic Swarm is going to envelop. I don't know who they want to envelop. Let's see. Let's roll for it, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Don't make me. Don't
But
make me.
has Pip stolen any silverware yet?
Funnily enough, I feel like they feel like he might have, because the swarm envelops Pipperin.
Some of it flies out of his pocket. Starts stabbing him.
Yes, 100%. The spoons, there's like spoons that came out of Pipperin's pockets
I like
to create the swarm.
What can I say? I like
and-
some good silver.
Let's see, the swarm of mimics just starts smacking into you and try and only get an 8. And you're managing to dip and duck and dodge and dive around.
Actually, can we establish that I've grabbed like a knife or a fork off the
Fighting them
table
off
and I'm
with
fighting
your
them up?
face.
Yeah!
As the fork is actively bending around your hand,
Yeah.
but you're still managing.
Well, I mean,
to,
is every utensil on the
it's funny if
table?
he's grabbed it with his teeth and he's trying to like bat it away with his head.
Are you
His
telling me?
hands are stuck.
Are you telling me that every utensil on this table is a mimic?
they formed into a mixed swarm. It's a swarm of silverware.
Okay.
But yeah, they're all mimics essentially.
Okay, so there's no like stick
Well,
knives that are like still on our side.
No, it's like one. It's one mimic, but it's little bits and bobs of.
We should have brought our own steak knives.
Should have known.
And with that, it is now Suliya's turn.
So, if I were to cast Primal Savagery on myself, How would I roll for that? Because this chair is surrounding me, I'm assuming. Would I?
Grappled only turns your speed to 0.
But how would I roll for the attack? Because it's like the chair is underneath me, and it's an attack roll for the spell.
Primal Savagery is like, it turns, like, you give claws and stuff, so I feel like you could rake, right? That's what Primal Savagery
Yeah,
is.
you just stab it with your claws. You're sitting on
I
it.
think like just jabbing it into like the mimic's
Yeah.
flesh.
Yeah.
Do a high kick and come back and kick the like chair behind you.
Or bite. I can bite too. It transforms my teeth as
Are you
well.
sure you want to bite this thing?
You just ate a bunch of mimics. You can't talk.
Okay, that was just food. It tasted just like food. I didn't even use silverware.
You just eat with your hands?
I mean, it was just a big
Man,
old turkey leg.
someone honestly hasn't read Jacob's Ocean Encounters then.
Monsters.
You're the one who's been eating mimics.
Yeah.
Who's the real monster?
So I will do
These chairs!
I'll do a melee spell attack against this chair.
Mhm.
Please. Lord God. Okay. It's a 15 to hit.
A 15 will hit.
And that's 2d10 damage. This is a cantrip.
Woo! Kill that chair.
11 damage to the chair.
11 damage.
I'm just like wriggling around, just like trying to break free at all costs.
Beautiful. It still has you because it does take an action to break the grapple, so you're still grappled by it. Anything else?
Oh, I could have just broken the grapple.
You can attempt to break the grapple. It is a negative or it is a disadvantaged strength check.
I'll do that.
Oh, instead of trying to damage?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Well, I just rolled a 3 and a 14, so I don't think I break the grapple either way.
You do not.
So I guess I just tried to break the grapple and I couldn't do it. So
Okay.
that's okay.
Sounds good. Anything else?
That is it. That's all I can do.
Okay. And then we are up to Pip.
I'm gonna slide a dagger that was in my boot out.
Mhm.
And
Sounds
Shunai.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to do steady aim, and I'm just gonna take a deep breath and stab into the chair.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit it?
Yes.
All right. Dagger. 7, 11, 14, plus 3, 17 piercing damage.
Okay, you are still grappled, but
That's the end of my turn.
that is the end of your turn. And I need to go do something really quick. So go talk amongst yourselves. I will be back in just a moment.
A little help here. Stab.
I can't help but feel like this is some kind of divine justice.
Yeah. Do not try to kill mimics, because you guys are gonna be there a while. Just get out and start moving.
I have a plan.
You say it so dejectedly. I also have a plan, but it depends on how much Melissa is willing to put up with me.
Xena's got the headband of intellect and is just like,
Oh, using it
half
to
the
the
brain
fullest.
cell.
Now I have to be smart.
Can't just be hot. You have to be smart. Life is a burden.
Hey, you know what? Being smart is hot.
This is true. He's doubly hot. He just doesn't.
Oh
he just
no,
wants to be
he's
hot
hot.
for free. He wants to be hot without effort. And
That's
effort
fair.
involves thinking. It is fine. I love playing Zenus because it's just a total like right out, just like
Here, no star.
you guys are getting one. If you can't tell, I've continued to enter vacation mode.
Yeah.
I'm currently
This
in a
is-
refined position.
This is vacation, Wyatt.
I like
Vacation
Vacation Wyatt. Let loose.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Wyatt, you're truly. Was it a margarita?
it is a watermelon lemonade.
Oh,
Not
yum.
sponsored.
I have a truly margarita lime that I mixed with pink lemonade.
I have
Nice.
water.
That's
Oh, well, look
routine
at you
response.
being responsible.
It's in character.
Right? The only two drinking are the ones who in character were drinking.
And had 2 or 3 fish bowls each.
Fine.
Weird.
I'm a rock. It's fine.
And I'm a fey creature. We don't
Exactly.
believe it.
You're
I'm a rock and I'm a goat, so like we're fine.
So bad, bitch.
Okay, sorry about that. Can I have everyone give me perception checks?
11.
That's hot.
Oh, natural 20. Or 25.
Perception.
Regular 20. Dirty 20.
13.
5.
Fun times. Those that got above a 15, you hear wooden crash as a pair of gargoyles come through the front door.
I knew the gargoyles were coming. I knew it. I knew there was something up with those gargoyles.
Who invited them to the party?
But it takes their entire, okay, you're gonna do what I want, game. Thank you. Okay, and gargoyles. So I looked it up. So they are living creatures. They don't, and they have a false appearance that are indistinguishable from animate object, but it's not a magical effect. It's just who they are.
Yes.
So they don't
That's
actually.
who they are.
They don't have. They aren't. Like they're not a magical aura. It's just what they are. But yeah, you guys in the kitchen or the dining room hear a wooden door crashing. You're not sure exactly what happened. Castor, probably may have a slightly better inkling as to what's going on.
As I'm running
that
up the
happened.
stairs, I yell, I knew it!
Great.
As
So helpful.
the armoire has its turn, and why is this being done? Sorry, it's being done. I should put the armoire where it's supposed to go. And turn it sideways, because that's what it is. Oop! Armoire taking place over here. So the armoire, which is using this one, you just see it like, or if you were there, you'd see it sort of doing this like waddle that an armoire would do because its feet are like fixed. And
We've all seen Beauty and the Beast. We know how she moves.
We know what's
you know
up.
what I'm talking. You know what I'm. You're picking up what I'm laying down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You, Castor, see an armoire waddling up the stairs. It doesn't quite get to you. As that is its turn. And then we are to Glimmer.
Okay, hear me out.
Uh-oh.
Excellent.
Earth Tremor is a save or suck. It's only got a 10-foot radius, so I won't be able to hit Pip with it. But if I use Earth Tremor on the mimics and do a careful spell to protect Suliya and Zenus and myself, can I like knock the mimics off of us with Earth Tremor?
What is
You can certainly try.
What is the wording on Earth Tremor?
On a
Yes.
failed save, a creature takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is. Or, no, I'm sorry, 1d6. I was thinking of my cantrips. On a failed save, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Where is the thing? There was one of them that said something about. Oh shoot! I didn't close the door. Joe's gonna flip out.
Get over it, Joe. We only got half an hour.
Something about.
According to Raw, you
Like-
would not end the
Yeah,
grapple.
I don't
by
think
the
it
way.
would.
Yeah.
Now
it
you
has to be
just would
something
all be prone.
Yeah, it would have to be. It would have to be something that would move them to get out of it.
What moves them to prone?
Oh, you know what it is in grapple. So, like a thunder wave spell, for example, would bust you out.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's not gonna work. In that case, I'll just shocking grasp the one that's holding me.
Okay, is that a spell save or is it a cast?
Spell attack.
Yeah, it's a spell attack.
A spell attack. Okay.
Also, mimics can't be
As-
prone.
As you
They're
go
stuck.
to cast, you see a picture of the mayor on the wall. Suddenly look at you and go, and casts counterspell.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna counterspell a counterspell on a fucking cantrip.
I'm gonna burn this fucking place down.
Burn it to the ground. Without seeing it, I give up.
And
My cantrip
That-
didn't work. I give up.
that portrait that did
I
that
don't want
is-
to play this stupid game anymore.
that portrait of the mayor is right there where this yellow X is.
I flip it off. Jerk, I could counterspell, but it's not worth it. Waste your spell slots. Deep sheet.
So much aggression and.
You wasted it on
And-
a cantrip. How does that feel?
It's a painting, Glimmer. It's a painting.
For the
Pete,
first
okay,
time
next time.
ever.
You're next on my list.
Pip is the voice of reason, but only when Glimmer is mad at inanimate objects.
And the animated armor start moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That guy gets there.
50 feet of movement?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then that one gets there, but they had to dash.
Oh, he dashed.
Mhm.
I was like, oh my god, those are some fast armor suits.
And then it is Zenus' turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do something stupid. I am going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on all of us. Like in like a drop of 30-foot square basically from me all throughout this entire table.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, including myself, is included with it, but if the mimics fail, potentially
I will say
grapple.
yes.
Yeah.
They will loose their. So you would not have disadvantage on the check because they're still sticky.
That's fair. Okay, well, it'll help the group.
It might help the group.
I have a negative strength modifier. I don't know what else you want from me.
I resist. 18.
Yeah, DC 16 wisdom saving throw from
DC
everybody.
16 wisdom. Okay.
And I am dropping concentration on enhanced
Is
abilities
it
when I
against
cast
being
this.
frightened?
It's against being charmed, I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
Wisdom.
Okay. So they have a +1.
Got a 12.
I passed my own DC
That's good.
19!
Nice.
with the 21.
So Wyatt and Suliya are not, and Pip is not. Glimmer is. hypnotized, but she can be undone if you want. The chairs. So 1 is not, 2 is, 3 is not, 4 is, 5 is, 1. What? And what's your DC?
16. So it would
And
save.
6 is not. So 1. So it's 1, 2, 3 is not hypnotized. 4, 5, and then 6 is not hypnotized. So Pip's and Suliya's chairs are not hypnotized. Zenus and Glimmer's are, and this one up here is hypnotized.
I thought you were supposed to help.
I am doing my best, and that's the bardic inspiration as a bonus action to help Pip actually get out of his own chair.
Beautiful. Anything else?
That is everything, because
Okey-dokey.
the check takes a full turn, like a full action, right? To get out of
yes.
these. Okay, yep. Then that is everything.
Okay, so chair the chairs don't move even if they are not hypnotized. So you just see the two, or chair 1 kind of wave its armrests, like trying to find something, because they can't see anything, and they don't. I'm saying they don't have ears either, so they only just grapple when they have things, kind of like Beetlejuice chairs. But chair 3 and chair 6,
Beetlejuice. Be a dear.
Yes.
I like that music.
Both. You guys see the chairs attempt to fold in on themselves and bite both Pip and Suliya. Excuse me. 22 for Pip.
Ouch.
And a 20 to Suliya.
That hits, yeah.
Okay. So, we'll do Pip's damage first, which is 7 piercing and 7 acid. Yikes.
Oh, this is burning! Ow, 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 ow! I'm gonna
and
uncanny dodge as a reaction.
It's the same thing, so you get, there is the same attack, so you can, it's 14 points of damage total, so halved to
7.
7. And 13 points, 6 piercing and 7 acid to Suliya.
I'm gonna fart out of nervousness.
Yo.
Just right on top of it.
And then we are to Castor.
Alright, I'm going to go upstairs.
Okay, the animated armor is going to attempt to smack you with an opportunity attack
It may try.
for an 18 to hit.
Oh, 18 hits, yeah. AC is 17.
4 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 2.
Pathetic.
And then you're going upstairs.
Yes.
Don't mind your friends and other crap that I have on there.
Yeah.
It's not all there. You have made it upstairs, or you have made it to there, so you have a little more around to go to get upstairs. And as you do walk up the stairs, you do. Hold on 1 second. I got to find the thing. Where am I being dumb? That's right. No, not that one. Are they not on? Okay. Why can't I see them? Oh, there they are. Cool. This gargoyle on the table has come to life. There's lots of stuff in here, guys. So you see this gargoyle starting to come to life as you pass by it. And that statue up there is also coming alive because there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm going to completely ignore everything as it shambles to life around me. And I'm going to start calling out Sola.
Dear Sola.
Dear Sola?
Dear Sola.
Dear Sola. I'm going to start calling out Dear Sola's name and listening if I can hear her as I use my action to dash. And I like peek my head into these rooms as I go.
As you look into this room to the right, it appears to be the mayor's bedroom and is well kept and used.
So I'm over to this door.
That door, you look in and you see a small hallway leading to two additional rooms. Give me a perception check. And then this will be the end of your turn. 17. As you're looking at these two rooms, with a 17 check, you notice that there is a slight covering of dust in both of these rooms.
That doesn't bode well. That's the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. And then it is... I'm gonna do a sneaky thing. I'm pulling you guys back there for a hot sec.
Not the sneaky thing.
Okay, I need this to be what I need to do. Okay, and then you can come back. Bam! We're back on the floor 1. Castor's obviously on the second floor now. I'm gonna put a little 2 on them. So remember that that's where they are. And we are to the mimic swarm that is still surrounding Pipperin.
Not happy about it.
Did the mimic swarm also make a save for the hypnotic pattern, or?
Oh, they should have. You are correct.
Oh, thank goodness, Zenus.
18.
No.
Yeah, sorry. I tried.
And they only get a 7 to hit. Again, it's spoons and knives. And
Fighting them off.
The spoons are hitting, but they're spoons. Spoons
Yeah.
are round. They don't poke. So that's that. And then we are to Suliya.
Okay. I have a plan. I don't know if it's gonna work though, because the chairs are sticky.
Suliya.
If I use...
Oh,
what?
sorry, go ahead.
If I were to use wild shape to shape myself into something bigger, I'd be able to like cause the chair to expand its grip and then change back to my normal self and slip out.
So it is sticky. And can hold on to anything up to a huge size.
Suliya,
What?
as I'm fighting stuff off, like, can't your spirit teleport you away?
Oh my god, you're right. I forgot about that. I'm on this page too.
It's okay, I've just been taking notes of all of your abilities and weaknesses.
That's not creepy at all.
Taking notes
Okay.
on abilities and weaknesses for what, Pip?
We'll come back
What?
to that later. Later.
That's a lot to unpack. We don't have time for it.
And I will note that you can teleport up to 3 creatures within 10 feet of it. So if you put it in between you and Glimmer, you can get Glimmer out too.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna cut. Well,
I think that's how it works, right? Am I remembering?
I think it's just one.
Why
I thought it
not
was
this
multiple
level,
creatures.
baby?
Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that?
I think it might be multiple creatures when
No.
it gets better.
the spirit in each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 15 feet to unoccupied spaces you can see.
Oh, cool. You can put it right on top of Glimmer and get all 3 of you out.
But then if I put it on well, it can move on top of Glimmer and then teleport us. Because if I put it on top of Glimmer, everyone's gonna get damaged here.
No, within 5 feet of it means just the people in your square
The
next to
adjacent
you.
squares.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you put it in between you and Glimmer, then the 2 of you can at least get out.
Well, no. So, okay, everybody. As I'm fighting stuff off. If you summon it and like toward the ceiling, and then it can move down and then teleport all 3 of you.
No.
It's only got a radius of 5 feet, though.
Yeah, but
There's
it gets
5
its
feet
turn.
between each chair.
Okay, meta. Like, it gets a turn. You summon it above where it doesn't hurt anybody, and then on its turn, you have it go down, then use its action to teleport you all out. Like, that's it.
To teleport 2 people. You only got 2.
Oh, within
could
5
get
feet of it.
Zenus.
Someone said within
Yeah.
10 feet of it. That's what
Yeah,
was
the
getting
start
me.
we said 10, but then
Yep.
we read the book and it was like 5, and we're like, oh, we know what 5 is.
I was going with the 10
It
feet.
says Manny.
Okay, never mind.
As my little baby cousin and I have talked numerous times today about.
But it says that each creature within 10 feet of the spirit when I summon it has to take...
Yeah, that's why you summon it above everybody. Or, like,
okay.
away from us, and then it flies over on its
Yeah,
turn.
the ceiling is relatively high. So
If Glimmer takes damage, does it knock her out of hypnosis?
Yes.
It might actually be more helpful in this case to hurt Glimmer.
Wait, Glimmer's hypnotized?
Yes.
She was the only one who failed.
It's 2d6 fire damage.
I
You
mean,
take that.
I mean,
As needs must.
it's
yeah.
smart. Castor's not
Okay,
there.
we're gonna...
I'm not here.
The moth is gonna land on Glimmer instead of Blaze.
Just a little bit.
Listen, it's all part of my Met Gala look.
It is a dexterity
I
save
need
with
the tool to
disadvantage
be
that.
on fire.
Is it all creatures within 10 feet?
Yeah, each creature within 10 feet.
So you should definitely
Zenus.
should definitely put it in between you and Glimmer, and not right on Glimmer, because you don't want to knock out Zenus's,
Oh yeah,
Concentration.
his chair.
True.
because it's gonna hit the chairs too.
Okay.
It'll still get me though, so.
It also
Oh,
get
yes.
me though. Will it get me?
You don't get immunity to your own pet?
It just says each creature within 10 feet of the spirit. Oh, other than you. Okay, not me. So, okay. Whew.
This is my moth, and he sets me on fire every day, and I love him.
Yeah, it's like, you got shafted. Oh my god.
So chair 1 gets a 6, chair 2 gets a 9, so they both take
Ah,
2d6.
nice.
What am
I
I
got
rolling
2d6.
for?
I got distracted because it was 69.
Is it a dex save?
Yes, it's a dex save DC 13.
Alright, disadvantage. 9 and a 4.
Oh,
Okay, so 2d6.
What did you do at the one
Takes
time?
8 damage.
8?
8 damage. I rolled a 5 and a 3.
You're awake!
But yeah, you do that. Chair 5 comes out of the hypnosis as well. But you can now teleport both of you 15 feet.
Where'd my ruler go? Ruler range. Oh, wait, hold up. Well, I guess that we just teleport, like, right here then?
That
Would
works.
that be the best place to go? Because that's about... I don't know where my ruler went.
it's the ruler on the side under
It's the
the
one right
magnifying glass.
Oh,
above
okay.
the D20.
Wait, there is nothing about... Oh, wait, I made it really small. Hold on. How do I make it so small? It's really... I can't see the icon anymore.
In any case, you guys pop over here. That's totally fine.
You do it.
You've done the thing.
Yay.
You are no longer
Free.
grappled. Anything else you would like to do?
I think that's my turn.
Okie dokie.
I got nothing else to do.
We are now to Pip.
Alright, I'm gonna try to break out of this grapple. I'm gonna try to peel myself off. I have disadvantage because of the stickiness, right? Or...
Yes.
Alright. Well, here
I will
goes
say
nothing.
the chair that you are on is not looking great.
Oh, I'm gonna stab it!
You did a decent chunk of damage to it previously.
Alright, I'm gonna steady aim, then stab.
Okay.
20.
20 will hit.
Right in the eye. Mm, 12.
And you do red. I'm drawing a red X over you, but it's not actually over you, it's over the chair.
Knock
You
yourself out.
stab into this chair, and all of a sudden this Icarus green ooze comes pouring out as the chair slumps to the floor.
Pip has been cancelled.
Cancel culture strikes again.
I can't do movement because he did steady aim. Anything
Yep.
else?
Notice it.
Okie dokie.
Just sit on a very slowly deflating chair.
And
It sounds like a whoopee cushion. Oh.
7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're the only one they can reach, Glimmer. As two gargoyles come flying into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
sums
doing.
up half of my days, man.
Sounds about right. Out of the mimic chair and into the fucking gargoyles.
So 20, 22, and then 2 13s.
2022?
All of those hit.
Good
Oh
year.
no!
Terrible year.
I have an AC of 12.
Oh no! Can you
Oh,
do a
no.
reaction of any kind?
Can I cast a counter spell?
Mayhaps with your umbrella?
Oh yeah, with my umbrella. That gets me up to a 15.
Okay, so only 2 of them will hit then. The 2 bites.
Like the counter spell these gargoyles. Would like to cancel these gargoyles.
So both of them bite and claw at you, but they're too busy biting to make the claws hit. And you take a grand total of 14 points of damage.
Cool. I am down to 15.
Okay. And then...
Not nice to bite people like that. Did you learn any manners? I'm wearing a nice dress. I went to a nice dinner.
I tried to go to a nice dinner.
I got dressed up. I got all zhuzhed up for this. This is how we're treated.
The gargoyle
All
upstairs
Pip
tries
tried
to
to do
come
is go potty.
to
She's not wrong.
there and doesn't make it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The armoire basically is still there, but upstairs now, so it's on the second floor. I'm gonna put a 2 on that so I remember. And then it is Glimmer's turn.
I'm gonna dragon's breath because now I'm pissed.
Beautiful.
Let's do acid damage because I feel like that will erode a gargoyle.
Neat.
For 13 damage.
With dex
Oh, they
save.
need to make a dexterity save.
Well, they are. Yep. That's a natural
Stone
1
creature shouldn't fight like this.
and a 17. So, our first one.
The second one will take half damage.
Neat. So 8 points of damage. Beautiful. That first one though seems like it did not like that as a damage at all. Yeah, I'm gonna say with the natural 1, that was not good for it. And yes, we both take some damage. Anything else for Glimmer?
No. I used my reaction already, and I'm terrified to try and run past them and get an opportunity attack.
Beautiful.
Oh, did I hit that mimic chair behind them? It's a cone.
Did you do your ice thing again?
Yes.
Nice thing.
Oh.
No, I did dragons. Oh, I do need to roll for
Fireball.
I think I need to beat like a 7 now.
Yeah, you're getting up there.
Oh!
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
Oh boy!
fireball. Glimmer might accidentally set the house on fire.
86.
That sounds like a good number.
You cast
Good
mirror
number for
image.
Fireball.
Mm.
That's actually a good one. This one might keep me alive.
There's just all of a sudden 4 glimmers.
Yeah.
Wow!
I'm gonna put little
Glimmer.
ninja on ya.
2.
Glimmer. 3.
Which one am I? The one who's bleeding out.
The one who's bleeding out, whose dress is on fire.
I'm having a bad time at this party. And I
Yeah, this
didn't
really
even have-
isn't a good party, is it?
No, it actually really sucks.
All this because I had to go to the bathroom.
We went to the mayor's house, we saw it, it was full of mimics, and she's a terrible host!
Yes.
Look, just look at my dress and my general state of being.
Sorry, I need to go back to the. I've been just.
Castor's like, watch! And then all of a sudden Castor's binder is like a Teletubby screen. And we get to watch the whole thing over on it.
Castor, the armor that you had passed in the hall comes up and attempts to smack you a couple times.
Oh my god.
23 and an 8 to hit.
23 will hit, 8 will not.
For 5 points, half to 2 damage.
Baby numbers.
I needed to see that
where are
second
those
floor,
rolls
so
you're
hold
trying
on
to hit
one
me?
moment.
Fuck.
Wait, the map changed. Why'd the map change?
Because you'll be back in a moment. Just
Okay.
give me a second.
I was like,
Being
what?
sneaky.
Being
The
sneaky.
camera pans way the fuck out before it changes levels to go back down.
Actually, it goes to a cutscene of like some previous NPC we've met just eating carrots.
To show how they're having a good time.
The Skyrim loading
Tips
screen.
pop up on your buttons. You can rotate objects.
And then we are to Zenus, who is in a hypnotized chair, so you have a straight strength check to get out. Otherwise, you can just try to do something, whatever you want to do.
I'll try the strength check. I'm
Mhm.
weak as hell, but maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe the DC's low. 4.
Not that
Not
low.
that
Hello.
low. It is down a little bit because it's there, but not that far.
Well, you're trying to escape grapple, right?
Yeah.
You can use your acrobatics to escape grapple.
Not in this
Melissa
particular
said a
case.
strength
Oh.
check, so
Is
You
it-
can't
they're-
slip through the chairs because they're sticky, like you got stuck like a fly trap. Those fly strips.
I just killed mine.
Well, good for you.
Is it still sticky after dying?
No.
Okay.
Well, shit. Zenus is just gonna sigh really loudly and just like say, "You got this, Glimmer." For a healing word, just a first level.
Thank you.
So that is, I think, 7 points
Nice.
of healing.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Anything
I'll
else?
be here. I'm gonna cry.
I would like to cry as a free action.
And
Reaction.
as
The Canary
Persist to cry.
special.
Yeah. All my
And
characters
as-
cry.
chairs 1, 5, and 6 wave their arms in an attempt to find non-existent people, that is where we're going to call it for this evening. In the midst of the battle for the mayor's mansion. Oh. Yes.
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 Hit that follow if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are so inclined. We will theoretically be back on Wednesday with Dungeon Sphere. Definitely be back next Monday with a little more mayor fights. That'd be great.
Yeah, come watch us fight more furniture.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, and if Wyatt's internet holds out, Wednesday will be a go.
We'll see.
we'll see. That's what
It
theoretically.
did great
There's-
tonight.
Have
Yeah.
fun getting lit with your grandma, Wyatt.
Well, there's a big storm passing through tomorrow, so we'll see how
Ooh. Yikes.
things go.
Well, anyways, have a great rest of your evening, and I hope to see you back here very, very soon. Bye.
Oh yeah, I'm the one that takes us out. I don't know why I
Yes,
was.
you are.
Oh my gosh.
Bye,
Okay.
everybody.
Bye.